Good. Buh. Guys, I want to get started. Let's do it. Hello! Welcome. It's good to see you. Oh, wait. Green's gonna get mad at me unless I... Wait. Wait. I'm gonna delete the funny square. Boom. It's gone. Just like that. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to Halo 3 ODST. Ooh. That's right. Today we're working on the horror mod again. A little bit of fun. A little bit of goodness with the horror mod. Mod a Gamer, thanks so much for the tip. The 420.
Sus American Dad sticker.
I don't think that your sticker worked, I'm afraid. The Call of Duty American Dad? That American Dad from Call of Duty? I love that guy. He's so cool. I love him. Am I steal your ODST chair? I don't think you are. I think my ODST chair is actually very special, and you don't have access to it, and that sucks for you. That sucks. This is my very special ODST chair that you don't get to have. So, that freaking sucks, dude. Sucks for you. It's the guy from Helldivers 2. No way, you're right! I'm the Helldivers 2 guy! Look at the ping I sent you in support chat. The old man? You're a very cool old man. The cool book. I think that's it. I'm getting out. Alright, I want to show you guys some cool stuff, alright? Come with me. So, off stream, and a little bit on stream yesterday, I started decorating this spooky part of this level. So as those of you who have been following along with me while I've been working on this spooky horror mod know, after you come down the elevator shaft and enter the deep, deep underground, things start to get a little crazy here, alright? And that means... I sent it again. I will check momentarily. I decided to begin decorating these parts of the underground here. And yes, we will be modding Halo 4 starting tomorrow. I almost did it today, but I was feeling extremely exhausted for some reason. And I decided, screw it. I want to just do the horror mod because it's really fun and I'm enjoying myself. But we'll start tomorrow. As you can see, there's a lot more rubble around. I have lots more decorating to do. We got some little vents here on the wall, which is kind of cool. I'm a Halo 4 lover, but I want something else tonight. Yeah! True. Variety is the spice of life. I finally added a light into the cave here, so even if I turn off my flashlight, you can see a very bright light. Got the cave looking pretty lit up, so that's cool. Hell yeah. Anyway, we can begin walking through into this dark area here. And I have been light mapping these parts just to see what they look like. This area is basically pitch black. We got some little water puddles on the ground. Look a little bit funny. You can see at certain angles it kind of reflects. But yeah, this is a fun little area here. The staircase up here with lots of debris and rubble and stuff all around can take you to one of the first switches that you have to hit. I won't be hitting those right now though. Some pipes and things, all kinds of little decorations. More to come, but look in support chat, coward. Fine, I'll look in supporter chat. If you push Helldivers up tonight, I'll draw a nice... Man... Man, that's actually a pretty cool thing to suggest, but like, I just want to work on the horror mod. I really want to work on the horror mod. Like, it sounds so fun right now. I want to do spooky stuff. I want to decorate this level, add new areas, do a little bit of scripting. Like, it sounds awesome. Look at the final part of this room here. It's spooky. I love it. I love it. It's so cool. I gotta make little lights that like reflect how many of the switches you've hit, and I can do more spooky lighting and make the rooms look cooler in this area, expand into the next zone, which will be really fun. Oh, look at that. Look how spooky this area looks. I love this room. Became so much nicer with pillars added, giant turbines, some lights. This feels so much more unique. And then if you come over here, this room is probably the most unique out of all of them. It has a gigantic set piece, which is a huge water basin. That's kind of cool. Pretty neat. It's a giant basin of water over there. I could put something spooky on the other side that you could just barely see. What the fuck was that? I just heard something that actually startled me. We got some props lying around, which is kind of cool. We got some barrels. What else? We got this little room, which is just like a little storage closet, essentially. That's kind of nice. Lots of little stuff like that. Talca! Oh my god, Talca, thank you for the 20! Much appreciated. Thank you so much. You didn't even say anything, Talca. What the hell? I gotta try my webcam. Thank you, Talca. That's huge. Much appreciated. I agree. Yeah. What Talca said, true, real, and also true. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. You guys want to mod Halo 4? Is there people wanting an end update for Minecraft? I would kill for an end update for Minecraft, dude. The end is so barren, and end cities, honestly, are just not implemented very well, to be real. I pushed Helldivers 2 this week. Yes, I would like to play Helldivers in the next couple of days, but I don't have it installed right now, and I've been really busy. I like this room. It's got some cool pipes and stuff just going into the walls generally. Might make it look a little bit more flush and cool. I really like this room. Come in here. Oh wait, this is another room here, just stuff. One of the switches is in here. There's some stuff hidden behind a fence, which is kind of cool. And this is the room I was thinking of. What is this gameplay I'm seeing? Spooky walking simulator. I like this one because it's weird and nonsensical. We are in the ODST Horror mod. It's a mod I've been working on for quite some time, and it's become rather large in size. Modern Gamer! Thank you for the 69. Nice. Much appreciated!
Everyone shield your eyes.
Bro, I'm not bald, nor am I balding. When are you guys gonna get this through your heads? This is not complicated. We go through this like every day. Yeah, if you want to see a little run through, I'll do a quick run through of the mod. It's pretty straightforward. It's pretty simple. Let me make sure my scripts are on. You literally start, I don't have a cutscene or anything for the beginning yet, but you start in a pod that has crash landed. You can see the place in which your pod has been destroyed. So oh, it's a mod our favorite shotgun is doing. I thought he was playing a random mod from the workshop. No. I'm making a horror mod for Halloween this year. And I've been working on it for a while. And now that Ultimate Forge is pretty much done and will be releasing very shortly, I decided to just go ahead and try to get some work done on it, which I'm really happy with because I've actually been getting a lot of work done on this horror mod. It's getting much, much closer to completion. It is very spooky. Milkman, thank you for the 2! Do it, Drake. Show us your hairline.
Do it, Drake. Show us your hairline.
Listen, I have a Vegeta. Everyone's gonna look at it and be like, I'm actually a hair doctor now, and I'm gonna tell you that you're balding. LMAO. And somebody's gonna Photoshop it to be like really far back. So I'm good on that. Whoa, whoa, look at this. It's so spooky. This is where the walking simulator begins. You know us so well. I do. It turns out I am, in fact, a part of this community that I have unfortunately fostered. The door open, dude. Anyway, we continue walking. We're doing a little walking. We like a little bit of walking. Ooh, I should grab one of these lights. I forgot how nice these are. I'm gonna grab one of those for one of the other rooms. Anyway, you come in here and you're like, OMG. You gotta go through this little fence here. Hit this button. Opens the elevator, you take the elevator down, you get spooked, it's really loud, you eventually come to the bottom of this slow and creepy elevator ride. There's a gaming chair here, because of course there is. And then you make your way into this part of the level here. And then it gets really spooky, because you gotta go this way, through this maze of tunnels. Milkman! Thank you for the $5, man! Appreciate it.
Someone play tic-tac-toe with me on Drake's forehead. I'll go top left to start.
Alright, dude. Very funny, man. Very funny. You know, if I was balding, that would be even funnier. Except I am not. Alright, oh yeah, and like I said earlier, there's a big light down here now, which is kind of nice. You can actually see a little bit of what's going on in this cave, even though it's still very spooky, very scary. We continue onwards. And then we make it to this area, which is the chase section, the large, somewhat interconnected area in which you have to hit 3 different switches in order to progress past this gigantic door right here. And what I want to do today is get this door to have something behind it, and I also want to continue to decorate and improve this section here as well as this section here, the entire underground, just make it look nicer, especially the cave area, because honestly the cave is very plain and kind of boring. Top right, okay, you guys are so funny, we're all laughing, good joke. Oh, it doesn't have collision, what the fuck, that threw me off. I thought it would. Maybe I should have like one light, maybe in like this room here. I'll give it a try. We could do one light. Nothing against lights. They're pretty neat. Should be under 0.5 here. Yeah, on this hallway leading down, we have this light right here. I'll duplicate it, and we'll drag that into our newest area, which is all the way down here. I want to put that in this room here. Maybe in this slightly further room. Yeah, like on the ceiling here. Let's try this. Go like that, rotate it 90 degrees that way, and then we can just shove this light like into the ceiling here, like so. Probably do it like pretty close to the middle of the doorway like that. We'll move it a little closer there. And it's just like, oh, there's a little light on the ceiling there now. That's kind of nice. I'm really happy with how this entire area is shaping up too. It's starting to look very, very nice, which I'm a big fan of. Looks like it's a tie. Dude, every game of tic-tac-toe ends in a tie. I hate when people are like, let's play tic-tac-toe. Dude, it's a tie. Unless you're like literally a toddler, every game of tic-tac-toe ends in a tie. It's not a mystery. Alright, anyway. This area is starting to look good though. I like it. All the rooms are starting to feel unique. None of it feels bland and boring. They all have like a unique and interesting identity to them. This room, honestly, one of these two rooms could use a little something else. I'm not sure what though. Maybe something in this corner here. I could throw like a crate might give it a more of a unique identity. You know what the problem is? All the hallways in this kind of suck. All the rooms look good in this entire area. Like if you go to any of these rooms, they all have some sort of interesting and unique identity enough. This is like staircase room. Okay, well these two are the connected two staircase rooms. I would put them together as like a sort of... Oh, I gotta put a door right there. That's what I need. Yeah, wait. Before I forget, I'm gonna put another door right there. Right there. Nice. Beautiful, beautiful. There we go. New door. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Doesn't lead anywhere, but it could. It looks like it could lead somewhere. 9x9 tic-tac-toe. See, now that's interesting. But what's the winning move on 9x9 tic-tac-toe? Is it still 3 in a row? Oh god, that confuses me. I want to put like a creepy thing up in the ceiling here. I'm so scared I'm pooing myself in pant. Jeez, man, I'm so sorry. You know, it wasn't my intention to do something so scary that, like, you just lost control of your bowels like that. It's honestly kind of embarrassing. Get the most 3 in a rows. I think you could do a 9x9 and still do a 3 in the row. You ever heard of ultimate tic-tac-toe? It's a real thing. I do believe it's a real thing. But also, I don't want to go through all that work. I ain't looking shit up. I do like these areas with the little lights kind of marking it to let you know, like, oh, hey, this is a switch that you have to hit. That's nice. The big thing is, I really just want to get the door here having a way through. So I think one thing I'm going to have to do here is go in-game and grab this door. I need to get this door in Blender so that I can actually scale it appropriately. Go to device machines. We got this door here. This is Void Door Arched New. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab that door, and I'm going to export it, and then I'm going to put it in Blender. That way I can actually make a proper enclosure for it. Oops. Go there. Proper enclosure for it. ZC! Thank you for 5 months of membership, dude. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Much appreciated, man. Tags, objects. Milkman, thank you for the $5. Thank you, thank you.
You should make a photoshopped bald Drake image and leave it somewhere in the map as an Easter egg.
Why would I do that? I'm not bald. It's annoying when you guys call me bald. Why would I bald myself in Photoshop to alter the reality and then put it in my mod? What? No! I don't think I will. At Grok, bald this man. Okay. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. What? Huh! Where did my command prompt go? Alright, we're gonna go tool, extract, render data. And then we need void door arched new. Yeah, look at that. There we go. It's an extracted void door arched new. That was easy. Did any of you guys see did you guys see the new War of the Worlds with Ice Cube? Bro has a little button that he keeps hitting in the movie. Goes, that was easy. Like it's fucking 2008 again. Holy. That killed me, man. Not gonna lie. That was really something. Really cool. I really liked that. You see the last thing I sent in DMs or not? Did I? Draw a scaly with a beer in their hand? I ain't trying to see all that. What the hell? Oh! Mushy's here. Hold on. I ain't trying to see a scaly, not the bear. I'm a red-blooded American man. I don't want to see all that. Where? Mush, you are very cute. I'm dropping you down. I love you, but I can't see my screen, my man. I see it. The hair transplant you got in Turkey yesterday went well. Oh, so you're implying that I have hair that you can see and that I'm not bald. That's pretty sick. Because I didn't get the transplant and I never needed it. And it seems like you're finally putting the pieces together. I'm very proud of you. That takes a lot of effort, you know. That's not easy to do. You've been in denial for so long that seeing you make this transformation, I feel very proud. Feels like you're finally healing. You did. Okay. Okay, dude. Yeah, sorry. I think I take that win. That's a pretty big W for me right there. Alright, anyway, here's the door in-game. Obviously, we're not going to have this. I don't want this to export for real on God, no cap. So instead what we're going to do is just kind of shove it halfway into the wall here. And what I would like to do is just kind of make an encasing for it. Or maybe just make like a cutout for it if I can. Like literally just shove it into the wall there, right? And then I'm gonna turn on texture mode so I don't accidentally break everything. What I want to do here is just grab these edges, if I can, and then use them to just create a very comfortable, nice cutout for this doorway. Doesn't have to be perfect. One there. Grab these two. Drag them over. Put one right there. Beautiful. And then, where's the line? I need like a middle line. I can drag this up. I know this is awful, but I don't care. Boom. And like that, I have successfully morphed these to Now, I can take this and then just extrude inwards to create an enormous hallway behind it, which is ideal. I was never one for horror, so I'll tune in tomorrow for Halo 4, and then definitely DM me for Helldivers. I'll give you the fun shit, and of course we have to baptize with fire. Halo 4 is tomorrow, but I suppose I can install Helldivers. If I have Helldivers installed for tomorrow, and I stop being dumb, then we're Helldiving. That's gonna be sick. Milkman, thank you for the 3, dude. Appreciate it.
Driving in my truck right after a beer.
Hell yeah,
hey,
brother.
That bump is shaped like a deer. DUI? How about you die? I'll go 100 miles an hour.
Hell yeah, brother. See, that's what America's all about right there. That's it. Let me tell you what, that's what it's all about. I love America. Driving fast, big truck. Yerp. Oh, wait, I have a weird idea. Hold up. What if I shrink this down, right? And I make it like a hallway that progressively gets smaller as the longer you go in it? That'd be kind of creepy, right? Like a really long hallway that just shrinks until it gets really, really small. Jimmy, we never played Helldivers 2? Deal. Happy to see you stream, big dog. I appreciate that. It's good to be back. How long would I have to make it not that noticeable? Like, is that long enough? That's really long. Like, it's gonna take a long time to walk through. Hold on, I have an idea. Grab these two. Make sure that they're pinned. And then if I grab these two walls here, unpin them, unwrap them. Try that again, unwrap them. That is not what I was hoping for. Sorta, kinda what I wanted, where the walls just kind of progressively get smaller. I was hoping they would distort more carefully than that. I guess that's fine. Drink it a little, just kind of match these up. That'll do. Nah, you know what? I'm just gonna leave these as they are. I'm not gonna do any of this dumb UV shenanigan crap. I'm just gonna leave it as is. Try curving the corridor. It's not a bad idea. Maybe I just undo it even more and then just go back to before I screwed with it all. I don't know if I necessarily want to even take that. It was an interesting idea. Hey, I wanted to ask, if we work on Ultimate Forge maps, will it be a while? I'm trying to set up multiplayer games. Ultimate Forge will be out in the next couple of days. And every map that you make on the test version right now, I can't stress this enough, should possibly, probably be just fine on release. There should not be any issues. From everything I tested, it seems like they'll be okay. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty confident that it's okay. Okay, I'm gonna try this. I'll extrude from here. I'll shrink it a little bit. And just make it kind of this gradual thing. That is a really long corridor. Where's my scale model guy? Where are you? Okay, that's pretty cool. What's the status on the aircraft carrier? It is now just a regular... It's the one that Skaboodly did. What am I looking for? Oh, the door. That's right. I wanted to snag one of the doors. These guys right here. Grab one of you. Bring it over here. what I want to do for this is I want to grab all these lines. I want to keep these marked as sharps. That way, of course, they have hard edges to them, which is a good thing. They're supposed to. But all of the curvature should be smooth. We'll do all that, mark as sharp. And as far as face selections go, grab all these, shade smooth, and that looks good. Although one of these is not like the others. I feel like that is long enough that you won't be able to tell that like it's shrinking. I want to try that. I want to put this in game and see how this looks. Because that is an enormous hallway. It's a shame you can't do non-Euclidean geometry. I wish, dude. Most of my portal maps that I made back in the day were all just non-Euclidean geometry via world portals. I miss that. It's so cool. Alright, let's export this out. We're looking for 15 right here. Let's go ahead and grab 15 on export. Yep, 13 megabytes. Throw it in there. We'll just run... Oh, was I doing direct only? No wonder. Holy crap. We're going to do import only on 15. Get that imported. Should be good. Let it cook. We can even light make it too. That'd be cool. Nice. Okay, of course we lose lighting inevitably. We can see back here. I probably should have textured it. Well, anyway, now I can move this giant door into place, which is fun. Takes out a little bit there. Takes out a little bit there. Try to get it flush, or at least close to flush. Now, I want to test out really quickly what it looks like when I hit all of the switches. I'm going to quickly cheat the system and hit them all. I don't have a command set up to trigger them automatically. Switch 1. Switch 2. I'm going to avoid him if we can. And switch 3. Okay. All switches active, door is opening, animation is playing. Entry is granted. Nice. It looks like I am going to need to push this back just a little bit right there. Alright, very cool. Very, very cool. Now we can open it up. Now, obviously I can't really tell how things work here. Creepy giant hallway's kind of cool though. I would put like no lights in here. There's the monster with the PNG of your bald head. Genius, dude. Why am I the one making the mods, dude? You should be doing this. Why didn't I think of that? I'm so dumb. Alright, that's marked sharp. Let's do some textures real quick for these walls. Make sure that all of these here are pinned. They are. Go ahead and grab these walls here. And I'll just do a manual selection of it. Boom, boom, and then boom. Clear the pins and unwrap those. Except I don't just want to unwrap them. I want to unwrap the walls around them too, so we have context for where to unwrap these. Looks good. Then we need to do the ceiling here. Do a regular unwrap on that. Pin those. I don't know if that's going to work. Pin those. Grab these, which are not pinned. Unwrap? No, that doesn't work. Okay. Well, in any case, it's an easy, quick fix. You literally just scale it up really big. Scale it down a little bit till it matches. Davy Jones!
Time.
Let's go!
Gotta poop. Make sure you poop at least twice a day to ensure healthy digestive flow.
Up to 3
Make
times.
sure to eat your greens.
That too.
A healthy balanced diet leads to balanced poop. Poop
True.
is important. Everyone poops.
That's also
except
true.
Girls. Girls
yeah.
don't poop.
I mean, everyone knows that, though. That's obvious, Davy Jones, but thank you for the 2.
Any chance on modding Helldivers?
Marquette, thank you for thank you for the 2. Maybe. Maybe in the future. I'm not super into Helldivers right now, so I don't have like explicit plans for it, but I'm certainly not against it. Helldivers is pretty fucking awesome. And it would be pretty cool if I did. I would like that. I would, in fact, be open to it. Okay, now that I textured this, I want to put it back in the game. I want to do a little bit of light mapping. Okay. And then I can try... Ooh, I have some ideas for this area here. I have some very cool ideas for this. But first and foremost, let's just export this out with our new stuff. And then I also want to light map it, because I think that would look pretty cool to see what it's going to look like. We're going to do it on low. I was doing on direct only. Let's do import and light. That'll give us a brief window to stare at the textured part of this. See how it looks. There we go. It's okay. And now we light map. I would love to mod Helldivers though. That'd be sick. Brains, what up, dude? Helldivers is moddable? Oh, hell yeah. Have you not seen the Nexus mods page for Helldivers? They have some awesome mods. I saw somebody did like one of the coolest warthogs I've ever seen. It like fit in with both the Helldivers aesthetic and felt like a proper Halo warthog. It was so cool. All right, let me see. I'm daring to go to Nexus mods right now on stream. What was that? Davy Jones!
Burger King crown in a passenger airliner. Can I have a glass of water?
Oh, Davy Jones, calm down there, man. I really like those Burger King crowns. You know, what's going on with that, man? Ultimate Forge Maps break? No, they should not. There's a small chance they will, but I'm confident that they absolutely will not. Davy Jones, thank you for that too, though. What's going on with that whole Burger King crown thing, dude? I've noticed you're getting a little crazy with that. It seems almost like that's some kind of reference to something. I'm not really sure what, but now I'm so curious. I would love if you would tell me. Sorry, I was responding to women. Can I have a glass of water? I might go make some coffee, actually. Since I don't know how long this light... Why am I... Wait, what the fuck? Why don't I just open my stream on my phone? The fuck? That was weird. Whatever. I might go make a cup of coffee. Maybe. The only reason I want to light bake this is to make sure that I can't really tell that the entire area is shrinking until it's already shrunked. Shrinkened. Shrungled. Okay, I'll get to work. Dude, yes! It makes me so happy when Brain says that he's working on maps because he's so damn good at it. Also, I don't know if I showed them on stream, but God, some people were cooking up some pretty sick-ass maps. Oh my god, there's another one posted a day ago. I didn't even see this yet. This is so sick, dude. I love these Ultimate Forge maps. Look at this. Look at that. This one's by Jim Hawkins. Look at this, dude. I'm in love with this. This is a Halo 3 Forge map, bro. Okay, look at that. That's so sick. Even got some like Forerunnery interior areas. Oh, you can see you barely see it, but there's an ODST pod going down right there. There's an entire spawn area that's up in a frigate. Let's fucking go. Oh, there's even a condor on the map. That's sick, actually. Oh, dude, this looks so cool. I love it. I love it so much. Nick Jackify was working on a snow map, which looks really clean. I fuck with it heavily. You can see a frigate, like, docked as well. Big Forerunnery bridges is kind of dope. Oh, man. People are so creative. Where is... I know Abyss made one, too. I had the screenshot up yesterday, but I lost it. I don't know where he posted it, but it looked really sick. I'm going to remake my canyon, but what biome should I start with? Honestly... any of them will work. They all look good. It's really up to whatever you feel. Like, I tried to make it so that all the rocks and trees and nature-y components are they all fit together and have good aesthetic. Any of them theoretically should work great. Final Gather, dude. It's doing the Final Gather. Yeah, I'm a big fan. I think my favorites... Oh, it's really hard for me to pick favorites. I will say Island looks really good, though. Palm trees... The island rocks are really nice. I love the grass one. Grass is a very, like, timeless aesthetic for Halo, so the grass sandbox is good. Mombasa, I mean, Mombasa is just good for city stuff, mainly. It does have nature stuff, but I still have Alpine. Yeah, the Alpine is so classic, and you literally could never go wrong with it. Desert's cool, but it's, you know, it's very barren. It's a desert. There's only, like, dead trees and rocks, basically. Savannah's nice too. It has like grass and it's got that coagulation vibe to it. Jungle's nice as well. It's very like shadowy. I like jungle a lot. It's got like cool bushes and stuff on all the terrain objects. I mean, snowy's cool, always cool. The flood one is gross, but cool nonetheless. How are we doing on Final Gather? Ooh, Final Gather's almost done. I'm excited. I'm going to try not to bake lighting too many times this stream. I just wanted to see if the idea of this shrinking hallway is convincing to see kind of like what happens. Wish they would all appear together on the map list. Me too. I actually have no idea why that happens. I tried multiple different tests to see if it's like, is it map ID? Is it their name? Like, I don't know what controls it. I genuinely do not. You'll even notice I put their name as Sandbox first to see if it would be alphabetical and they would all go through there. I think it may actually be based off of their actual file names more than anything. Because those are not alphabetical. I can't change that, though, sadly. It's too late. It is consistent, though, right? Yeah, it is. They don't all group up together. I think if I change their file names, it would work. But if I change their file names, every map would also break. So I'm not going to risk that. Oh, his map. Is it done? Are we done? I think it light baked. Let's go check it out. It did. All right. Let's go see here. Ooh, on low, it's very, very nice. It's even brighter on low, actually. Maybe a little too bright. Nice to see the light actually kind of emitting and shadowing around to more areas. I like that. Makes me happy. Let's activate all of the... Oh, wow, that light is so dim, dude. What? That might as well not even exist. Creepy as hell. Alright, let's hit all of the buttons. Button 1. Button 2. Button 3. I don't have a sound or shaky effect yet. to show this, but brownie's coming. We go through here. Barely see around you. Like very subtly getting smaller. You can tell there, like, wait, is it? It's smaller? Like, I gotta have the door closed behind you so it goes pitch black. Oh, that's cool. I think that effect is sold. That's nice. It was very, very, like, gradual enough to where I didn't really notice it till I was already at the very end. Do I have a video planned? I don't have a concrete plan for it, but there will be a video. Yeah, that's good. The way it kind of slowly, gradually shrinks, and it takes so long. That's good. That's good stuff right there. I like that. It's good. Good. I know that I feel comfortable with that. I guess I move on to the next area, the next BSP. Well, okay, not yet. There will be a next BSP beyond that, but first, it's time to decorate and work on the spooky part. Making sure the monster gets you, has some very carefully scripted encounters, and all kinds of fun stuff like that. So, first of all, do a little bit of decorating, then we'll move on to monster encounters, heavily scripted monster encounters. I really want to make it so when you activate the door, you get like a screen shake and you can hear in the direction of the door the sound of it opening. I think that would be really good. Alright. Yeah. Everything looks pretty decent. I need to do some decorating in the engine itself rather than just decorations here in Blender. Because we look at this area, which I would consider fully decorated, there's not a ton of stuff here. It's just doorways, bricks and debris, some gadgets and things along the walls, but for the most part, the decorations are really just placed down by hand in engine. I'm looking forward to the Ultimate Forge video, though. That will be fun. That will be a good time. I would argue I've done a good job of decorating all this. There's only a few things I really want to do. Let me try going here in-game. What's Fulbright? Unit flashlight. How do I disable lighting? Is there a thing for that in the debug menu? Debug. Environment. No, not there. I just want to turn off lighting. I know there's got to be a command for it. Should the vampire and open forge? That would be awesome. It would just take a long time to add that on top of the vehicles the couple of vehicles I have left to do finishing touches on. I think for this area though, oh, excuse me, I definitely need to decorate this area a bit. I need to add some like bricks and rubbles around in here. This would be nice to just have around generally. Need to fix these so that they're actually attached to the walls, because right now they're just not. No need for pillars or anything. I do already have one light in there. So all these big lights. Suppose I could do small rubble pile, like just in the middle of the room. Where's the small rubble pile? Oh, this room doesn't even have rubble. Gotta have rubble everywhere. I can hardly believe it. I'll place some crates and stuff down in the middle of the room. Alright, one thing I really want to do, let me pop open the assets here. There is a structure I want to add here, which is this. This right here. I want to add this into the gigantic, enormous, large hallway thing. I'm hoping it wouldn't distract from anything too much. Maybe even I could have these pipes, these ceiling pipes running through. Let me steal these away. These would be good. Just saw a screenshot of Greens. Greens what? What did he do? What did he do? I'm scared. Let's put these in 15. Drag them on over and hide the assets area. These are big as hell. Is Old Vampire in the previous Ultimate Forge? Oh yeah, that thing was a lot of fun. It was a really cool vehicle. I think something like this would be good. And then I could drag these like through. Where did the pipes go? Oh, there they are. And then maybe I could have these pipes here on the ceiling. Progressively just like getting smaller and smaller. I'll start with these and shrinking these down. I think this is a good idea, though. Essentially, I'll just take them and shrink them continuously. So they stay the same size till there. Duplicate again. What we get here. Bring them again. Okay. One more. Maybe? Why isn't it snapping? Oh. Guess that's fun. Aggressively getting smaller and smaller until there's literally just a tiny doorway. I like that. Alright, here's what I'm going to do for this. I'm going to do object. The object relations make single user. object and data. And I'm going to make this a very unique piece of this structure here. I'm going to do that. Like so. And instead of doing a instanced duplicate here, I'm going to make this select all of these, and these, and these, because we don't need any of this. Dissolve vertices. Oh my god. Okay, how about tries to quads? Yeah, it's not very good at that, is it? Okay, never mind. I'll just do this the hard way. Oh, I really don't want to, though, do I? Wait, I'm an idiot! Don't read into that. I could literally just... Okay. Grab these. Duplicate. Separate. Hide this. With these, I can just take any of these X's. Alright, let's do merge by distance. Tries to quads. And because I already should have correct face attributes on, I can literally just grab the ends of these. Drag them all the way out to here. Nice. Now I have the exact same pipes, but very easy to edit. Gotta clear their split normal data. Boom. Straightforward, easy, nice pipes. Remember to like the stream? True! Please do like the stream. I know I'm just working on map stuff for a horror mod, but I personally find that kind of cool. I will duplicate this, bring it over here. Do that. We'll stretch these all the way out to here. And then these actually do run all the way into the walls, don't they? Okay. Ew. Undo, undo, undo. Yeah, next time I do edits, I gotta be more careful. For when I'm shrinking these, I need to make sure I do not have correct face attributes on. There we go. Better. Now we can have this... Oh, right, and also drag these downward. Nice. So you buffed the Ultimate Forge monitor speed boost? Yes. That was something I just kind of looked over when I was doing the test version. I figured it wouldn't be a huge deal. But for final release, absolutely 100%. You know what? I'm just gonna keep doing this the easy way. Okay, this is honestly working pretty good. This is fine. Let's try it. We'll put this in the game, see how it works. I don't know if the pipe textures are actually going to work right. Hopefully they will. If maps are going to break, a wee cheeky hotfix to test the test version would be greatly appreciated. Fair enough. Fair enough. Wait, HB hanger winch track C. Oh, it has a non-uniform scale. Damn, forgot that that's a thing that Halo does. Okay. All of these get to be non-instanced objects. Yay! Object relations make single user, objects, and data. Apply scale. Again. There we go. Let's just do a regular import of this. Okay. This way is actually just broken. It'd be like that sometimes. Go ahead and do a regular old import. Instantly. Huh? Why does touching that kill me instantly? Okay, that's not good. Huh? Something's wrong here. Gyarados!
Listen here, buddy boy.
Oh!
Been a
my
member of your so-called modding channel for almost 2 years.
Yeah, right.
When
Appreciate
can
that.
I get a playable Master Chief to use in campaign?
God damn it, man. I'm not a fucking wizard. How am I supposed to get the Master Chief in a Halo mod? Do you have any idea how hard that's gonna be? Acting like that's the easiest thing in the world for me. Just, oh, let me, yeah, just throw Master Chief on in there. So easy. Dude, you're asking way too much right now, bro. Master Chief is so complicated. And you think I can just add him in like it's nothing, bro? What do you want from me, man? This is a Halo mod. God damn it. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Thank you for the 5. I guess, dude. Why am I dying instantly? What is it? What? Ah!
Easy, just import him from Fortnite.
Turbo Sim, thank you for the 2! True. I mean, considering Master Chief does come from Fortnite, like, that would be, like, the source I would be using, ideally, to get him functional in-game. So, I mean, there is that. That's fair. That's valid. Valid, that's fair. That's fair. That's also valid. I'm back. Hope I didn't mitch too much. Nope, you didn't mitch much. We got the next area sort of rolling here, which is kind of cool. John Halo is running around down there being a little creepy man. Doing his thing as he does. I think he found me. I gotta figure out what's going on with the error geometry real quick. Let's see. Error geometry. Show all. A bunch up there. Down here is actually like... This can't be right. Why am I dying instantly when I go in here? Do I have a thing for that? I don't have any kill volumes. But why am I getting instantly murdered when I go this way? I'm restarting. Alright, check John Halo. The Master Chief came from the island of Sodor. Because he pegs trains. I have no idea what that means. But true, probably. Yeah, yep, agreed. Whatever you just said. Maybe it's these, because these have really cursed collision. Could definitely be those. Gyarados, thank you for another 5er, man! Much appreciated.
Where are subspecies of forerunners? 4 walkers, 4 crawlers, 4th love of God?
For the love of God. You're asking the right questions, man. Not gonna lie to you. You are asking the correct questions. Where are they? Me personally, I don't know. But they're out there, and that's my true belief. I do believe it to be true. Hold on, I would add cool lights to this area. Okay, wait, this is actually like exploded for some reason. What's going on here? What is this? What am I looking at? Why is it being weird? This one's fine. No, it's not. What's going on here? Oh, they're flipped. I know why I'm dying instantly. Found it. These things are literally made of void. As far as my character was concerned, that is made of a black hole, and I was dying instantly the moment I went anywhere near it. Alright, well, that's good. Do we dare to light bake it again? Nay. really do like this idea. I want to see what it looks like in execution, so I low-key might light bake again, even though it takes a minute. But in that minute, I could go grab myself some coffee to keep on going, so that's cool. Oh, thought there. Little crazy, little wanky thoughts. I'm such a crazy, wacky guy. I'll do import and light, but I'm going to do direct only because it's faster. We'll let that cook. You're going to see all kinds of weird stuff happen, but let me tell you, it's going to be okay, guys. It's going to be okay. You know why it's going to be okay? Because I'm only going to be leaving for 5 minutes max, and you're going to be left here with the trusty chair, and I know how much you guys love my trusty chair, so I'll be back in 4 minutes to 5 minutes. I'm going to leave myself a little wiggle room while I get this coffee. Enjoy the command prompt spam. I will be back. Chair will keep you safe. Chair will not let anything happen to you. You're back. Good news! I'm continuing my diet of coffee and primarily cheese. The chair is doing more work than me. The chair is bringing in more viewers than me, okay? I leave, the viewership goes up. I don't think that's a mystery. I think people just want the chair content. It do be like that. Anyway, did it finish light baking? It did! Let's go! Hide all of our errors. Not that there are any errors, of course. Anyway. Go here. We're in our spooky room. Go and try this out. We're gonna need to hit all of the switches because I still don't have a console command to auto trigger the variable. Come here, Pep. Switch 1. Oh, I don't have scripts on. Oopsies. Switch 1. Spooky sounds begin. Switch to high. Peppy. I love you so much, Peppy. Switch 2. Guy spawns in. John Scary's in the game. Switch 3. I want to add an effect very badly for when this door opens, like a global type effect. Okay, then we run, we get the fuck out of here. I love you, Peppy. And we can kind of see like, oh, okay. We got stuff on the walls and the ceiling and everything. Very cool, very cool. We're still running down this giant, mostly empty hallway here. We're still running. Still see the pipes and stuff on the ceiling. We're going, we're going. You can somehow see everything now. It's definitely been shrunken. Now we're here at a regular sized door. We're like, what the fuck just happened? And that door will be closed behind us, so that we won't be able to see anything. That's pretty cool. We're like, what the hell, dude? Oh, what's going on? What? Oh, okay, that's cool. I think that illusion is sold. I think that illusion is sold very well, and I like that a lot. I want to... Oh, I love you so much. You're so cute. So much. You're so sweet. Nice. Cool, even. Coffee and cheese. In fact, check this out, dude. I'm an adult, but I love me some cheese sticks. Alright, these things are fire. Straight fire. Now then. I say we make a cool effect when this thing opens. Everything just like shakes and rattles violently. And you can hear a sound of the door opening. One piece of cheese, Peppy. Let me give her some cheese. You want some cheese, Peppy? Oh yeah, she likes it. She likes the cheese. Me and Peppy, we eat and cheese together. Coffee and cheese are banger. Also, if you guys have any ideas for this mod, please feel free to pitch in with ideas. I mean, a lot of my best ideas are literally just your guys' idea in chat. And I'm willing to steal them for free. But in reality, I think it's awesome. Gyarados! Thank you for the super chat. What is Peppy? Go-to weapon of destruction? Her go-to weapon of destruction? Dragon Claws. Dragon Claw special attack. She's really good with those. Very scary. Her cooldown, her special attack cooldown is like really low. Cats love cheese, not even a question. Oh yeah. You would crinkle the cheese pack and he'd come running over. That's so cute. Gotta be careful what foods you feed your cats, because eventually they'll get to know those exact sounds very, very well, and you are no longer safe. I reckon she's more of a Palkia or Dialga Pokemon. I wish I could give you an actual answer to that, but sadly, I'm illiterate and don't know what that means. I wonder if I should remove the green tint. That's on everything. It might look better without the green tint. You know, you guys see the difference here? I like it, but I don't necessarily love it. Look it up? I will look it up momentarily. But first, I was going to do something. Oh, right. Let's add a really cool, like, screen shaky effect to this. I think that would be really nice. Let's open up ODST Gorilla here. And let's create a absolute banger of an effect. So what I'm going to do first is grab the screen effect that the creature has. I forget what I called him. Oh, there he is. Our victim, which is ironic considering you are very much the victim here. But I'm going to grab the screen effect from him. I'm going to yoink this into Objects, Levels, Layer 8 here, which is the name of our thingy. And I'm going to do Void Arched Door, which is the name of our giant door here. And then we're going to do Door Open, dot area screen effect. However, we also need to add another thing here, which is a, not door burst effect, is it door control? No, elevator. Where's the cool effect I use for all of this? Maybe it's actually just under levels. Custom layer 8. Oh, I do just have it under FX. Okay. We're gonna do giant door. We're gonna put our effect there called a giant door, and we'll do a effect scenery for giant door called giant door. I know, got it crazy. And we'll hook it up to have the effect. This one right here. Where's my giant door effect? FX, giant door. Huh? Oh, it's an area screen effect. It doesn't have an effect tied to it. Well, that's perfect, actually. I can go boom, giant door. This will be fun, because I can basically take this giant door effect, and I'm going to have this screen effect, and what it's going to do is it's going to cause... I think screen shake is under DST. I'm pretty sure it is. I'm going to add a little bit of that. Add the sound of the door opening from the actual door opening location. I can hopefully play a little bit of like dust falling effect in like a giant radius around so that you should see a little bit of dust falling. So here's how I'm going to do it. First, we're going to look at Peppy. She's very cute. She's right here. Hello, Peppy. Wow, look at that. I love her. She just enjoyed some very delicious cheese. She's a big cheese enjoyer. Aren't you, Peppy? Yes, you love your cheese. You love your cheese very much. I can't read chat because she's in the way, but trust that I'm seeing you guys definitely and for sure. All right, so here's how I'm going to do it. We're going to have one event for our marker here. It's going to last for, 5 seconds just as a beginning test. It's going to go onto the marker here, and we're going to run the giant door area screen effect. Actually, I'm going to make this loop for now, but we're going to just run through and see how this goes. So maximum distance, we're going to set to 500. Not even, it's going to say it has a distance fall off. It's not really going to have a distance fall off, but we do want to have it have an angle fall off where it goes and kind of gets a little bit low depending on the angle that you're at. Go to about halfway theoretically. And the effect it's going to have is not a color filter. It's not going to change color of anything at all. It's not going to have any of this. It is going to have, however, a little bit of screen shake. And by a little bit, I mean like a lot of it. So let's spawn it in real quick. It'll be an effect scenery like this. Add it into our scene here, and we do have a decent few effect sceneries in here that are kind of fun, but we want giant door, and hopefully it will just play automatically. Okay. That is working. Maybe a little too well, though. Oh my god, wait, that was not... That was... Okay, that's good. That's a good screen shake. I like that. Putting Halo 4 art style in Halo 3? Mods ban that guy from my Discord server. That's fucking illegal. You can't do that. That's disgusting. Alright, look at that, though. We got some nice screen shake going on. I like it. But this needs to have more than just screen shake on it. And also, the intensity of this, it needs to have a time fall off. Controls the lifetime and fallout, so it should go 0 to 1, depending on its lifetime, so it should... One to 0 on a range. Okay, 1 to 0, and the lifetime is 5 seconds. Maybe I needed to do that. Refresh, maybe? Okay, I'm seeing shaking. Oh, it was inverse of that. 0 to 1. Sure. Oh! Okay, sure. Yeah, that I mean, yeah, that works. All right, duration is 5 seconds. Let's just have it loop so we can test it over and over. Noticing that it's not looping, that's weird, but all right. Just joined, what did I miss? We have added a large new section behind this door here and actually fleshed out the door itself. Added a cool new kind of gimmicky thing that goes to it. Right now I'm trying to make a cool door opening effect. We also have light baked a little bit, added some new stuff to certain areas to make things look a little nicer, do a little bit of decorating, and then we're going to do some unique jump scare type moments here, which will be fun. Oh. So that's the plan now. I don't know what sound effect this door is actually supposed to use, so gonna find one. Let's see, sound, levels, or maybe it'd be under device machines. What would be the giant door sound for this? Might actually just be under levels, voy. No, there's like fans and stuff, which is cool. Oh, here. Void door. There's small. Hangar inner door. I'm gonna try this one. Let's try this on the marker. Back away from that. Real quick, I'm gonna turn my ODST Sapien way the fuck down, real quick. I'll put that back scenery over here. Cool, I think. Right don't know if that's actually the right sound for it, so we will have to do a test. The way we're going to do that is by making this effect not spawn automatically. Call it giant door. FX giant door will be its name. And then we're actually going to go into the scripts for the first time this stream, which is very important. There's already quite a lot of stuff going on in the scripts here for this thing. For example, fuck, I heard a loud ass noise. For example, this command script. We'll remove that if statement for now. That was a test I was doing. What else? Right here. Switches door, so sleep until 3 switches is equal to 3. That activates the door. We're also then going to do another script here. We're just going to add the sound. We're going to do object create FX giant door. Then sleep forever. Or no, we're actually going to do sleep for 5 seconds, which is 33 times 5 is 150. And then we'll do object destroy FX giant door. That way it's only alive for the 5 seconds it needs to be alive for. Let's compile scripts. Okay, that's good. Go ahead and do this. We'll just activate all the switches real quick. Spooks here. Okay, the sound played at the completely wrong time, so that's something. Let me double check. Is this... Okay, that's good. Seems like it just waited too long. For some reason. Save that. Let's run that back one more time. Thought about adding health packs in case the player gets hit by the entity. If you get hit by the entity, you're probably just dead, to be honest with you. You're gonna have to hide. Is that what it's supposed to do? I feel like that's not what it's supposed to do. Also, I'm not seeing the screen shake triggering, which is admittedly a little annoying, because that definitely should be working. Maybe that's just my bad because I'm like teleporting out too fast. Let's also change the sound real quick. This sound effect, which I don't believe gets used, well, it might get used. We're gonna go ahead and up the range on that sound to be way bigger. Hey, it's me, RJ, your only viewer. Wow, that's so cool. My only viewer's here. That's so lucky of me. You made it. I want to be even better in Halo 4 because you can light map objects in Halo 4. Did you know that? I didn't. That's amazing. I can light map objects in Halo 4. Holy crap, dude. That's fantastic. No way, dude. Why didn't Green tell me that? He loves Halo 4. He should have told me that. At least you're here to tell me. Okay, let's give this a shot. There's one. Two. We're just gonna stand here and wait. 3. forgot he's scripted to run into that room right now. I had to stress eat. Okay, now that I stress ate, I'm ready. I'm ready to take on the world. Who added me in supporter chat? Balding chairman. So generous. God, I love coffee so much. I have so much caffeine in my body right now and it's still not making a dent. Kitty cats. Boy. My cats are being rude to each other. Looks good though, I will say. It's a nice little key visual right there for the mod. Alright, now that I know this is all functioning, I'm very happy how Stever. I need to make sure that this sound does not play twice. In order to do that, maybe I make the duration like 1 second and then it doesn't loop. Wait, how long is actually, I have an easy fix for this. This sound is 7 seconds long. Okay, so if I just make this first event 5 seconds, add a delay that's like 90 seconds, it should never have an issue again. That should be fine. And I noticed, for whatever reason, the screen shake is not that intense. Even though it definitely should be. Hi, Peppy. You okay, sweetie? You okay, sweet Peppy? Is he being mean to you? Is he being mean to you, Peppy? You're okay, sweetie. That was my cat. Gotta make sure she knows she's loved. Alright, let's see. Nice. Oh. Oh. No thanks. I'm good actually. Very generous. I'll pass on that. What's your plan for the space mod since Imperative Vegetarius made it? My plan is to switch the space mod completely to be a full-scale one. He is doing... Like, my space mod was originally just a copy of his space mod from ages ago. Which was to shrink everything down and make the ship smaller but still feel big, but that way you have a big play area. Instead, what I'm going to do now is make it a full-scale space thing where everything is actually to scale, has interiors, and is all very far apart. Alright, well now that I opened everything, we saw the screen shake and we heard the sound come from a particular direction. You can come here and see, oh, the giant door is open. How nice is that? Now there's this gigantic area here with very little to actually see and comprehend, because it's just an enormous hallway. How odd. Oh, dude, how rude would it be? Is I make it you walk right up here and the door just busts open and the monster is like right there. That would be fucking... That would be so rude. Maybe you hit like an invisible wall as you get right within light range. You're like oh, and then it stops you and you're like, huh? And then it just goes boom and just busts open and the monster is just right there. Why size everything up and sizing down the player model to scale as possible also? I don't think that was really the point I was trying to make there, but I mean, technically that works, but it's probably better to do it the other way. Where's John Spook? Is this oh, John Spook. Is this horror ambience? It is. They're actually just regular Halo sounds that I've converted into functional horror ambience. Alright, now that I know all this is working, I think we gotta add the exact way in which the horror monster spawns. Because right now, the way the logic is that you hit 2 switches, and then once you're on to find the 3rd switch, the monster will appear, I think in this room right here, or this room right here. I forget which one. Pretty sure it's this one. I don't like that personally, because that means if you hit this switch as your second one, you'll hear him spawn in. It will be very sudden. So I want to have a dynamic spawn system where he spawns in a location that cannot be too close to any of the switches, which, to be honest, is probably going to be this big room here. So I'll probably just move him over there. I was going to make it more dynamic than that, but I think I'm just going to have him go here instead. And then, in order to guarantee that you encounter him, I'm going to have him go through here and then move to this room here. That should effectively guarantee you run into him at one point. I don't think there's really going to be too many ways around that, unless you, like... No, yeah, that's pretty much guaranteed W. Unless you hit that as your last one, and then I guess you go through there, then you could avoid him. No, because I'm thinking that this is the second one, so you hit that as your second one, you still have to... Yep, that's perfect. That actually works really good. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, so our guy here... He's gonna go here. His calling in life will be to go through there and make his way on the shortest route all the way there. Alright, let's make sure that he works. So we'll go ahead and hit switch 1, followed by switch 2. Now he spawned in. Yep, he's making his way down the path I was hoping he would. This effectively guarantees that you're going to run into him. And I really should just make him stop here. Let me check his pathfinding script and see what it says, because it's been a minute. So his pathfinding has go to room 01. I want to instead switch that to room 04. So let's run that again, make sure he goes to that room, and we should be good. I have every room already pre-marked, so it should function just fine. Oh god, he's still looking at me. That's so gross. I know he's here. Then from here, doesn't really do anything until he hears me. I'm gonna try now. Just run in that general direction and see if he just starts chasing me, because he has insane hearing and he has insane vision. So realistically, he should be able to see and hear me from an extreme distance away, behind walls and all kinds of other stuff. He's still running in circles. Oh, he saw me. Okay, there is something missing here. there is something seriously missing here, and that is chase music. There needs to be chase music. That is not optional. We must have chase music. And it should be easy, to be honest. Where's my Halo script document here? Do I not have it for ODST? Does anyone know the command for the script document? I know I have the Halo 3 one, but I'm sure ODST has some extra stuff. Jump scare music for spotting him as well. That would be good, actually. That would be really good. Or for him spotting you, perhaps. I can see, that's the thing, is now I should be able to access all this stuff. Let me check my Halo script stuff real quick. Oh, I have it right here, HS doc. Well, this is the Halo 3 one, but it should be more or less the same. AI enable, AI disabled, AI grenades. AI place, let's keep looking. AI cannot die, AI resurrect, AI kill, AI disposable, AI select, AI deselect. Make one squad magically aware of another. Magically see object. Interesting. Press combat, no. I need to do AI get. Do we have any AI gets? AI get object. AI get unit, AI get squad, AI get turret. Point count. Not what I'm looking for. I want to get the active state of the AI. AI erase, AI disposable, AI select, set def. We'll give her the script essentially that says AI is in this state, AI is in that state. AI migrate, migrate persist, allegiance, AI brain dead, disregard, prefer target, set targeting group, teleport to starting location, if outside BSP, that's certainly a command. Okay, migrate, morph, biped morph, renew, force active, play fight. I like play fighting, that's cool. I think they added that. No, that's always been a thing actually. Set team, allow dormant. AI is attack. Oh, here. Returns whether a platoon is in attacking mode. Might be AI is attacking. Because of that, I'm going to carefully go in here. I'm going to make another script continuous. Script continuous chase music. I'm going to do a very simple script for this that's just going to say if AI is attacking. What was it? AI. Yeah, AI is attacking. And then what would it be called? Can I test for stuff like this? Can I name him at any point? 015 victim. If AI is attacking 015 victim. Begin. And we'll just do a simple print test. Does that check out? Script successfully compiled. All right, good, good. Also gonna stop printing the room thing. Still needs to change the gifted membership to the sniper sound. True. True, true. I need to go through and fix a lot of stuff about the stream overlays, actually. Well, less so fix, but just upgrade. It's been a while since I've done it. But yeah, basically, we have a new script here that is a good test that says, if AI is attacking 015 victim, it will begin to print test in our thingy thing. So let's just go run up to his face, see if it says test. This is monster active, toggled. Find him. He should be here in a second now. Oh, see him. He's not attacking because he's running right now. probably should allow him to interrupt that. Okay. I don't think AI is attacking is the one we were looking for. There's a different state type that we need to detect for. Legion's broken, spawn count, get AI. Scenario. Where is the A? Oh, AI set tasks. Task status. Okay, maybe we can... Man, I should really learn how to do objectives and tasks. I have never had to learn how to do that. So you switched up the wig. I still have the exact same hair that I've always had. So there's that. That's cool. I need to be able to set and get AI types and stuff. Where's the AI C player? AI... I love that. If you're in a vehicle that's being driven by an AI, it's called carrying the player. Oh, here we go. AI combat status. Okay, we're gonna try it again. Scripts are compiled. We gotta spawn. Wait, why don't I just... I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna make it so that he's auto-spawned, and I don't want to have to trigger his spawn over and over and over and over and over again. Oh, yeah, his combat status just went up. It's spamming test at me right now. Alright, I'm gonna run away and see if the tests will disappear. It still says test, so they're not disappearing. The status is still raised. Maybe 2 is the combat status. So he must be still alert right now. Because there's a couple... I forget the exact way that it's set up, but there's a couple of series of combat statuses. And so he's now permanently on alert. And that must be above the number I said. So I'm going to increase this to 2. Compile scripts again. Oh, his combat status just went up. Spamming test. Running away. Still spamming test, otherwise this would have faded by now. Okay, he's chasing me, so he's definitely up there on the combat status. This in VR? No, I'm good, dude. I'm good on VR. We don't need to put this in VR. That's fine. Oh, the test stopped. He lost track of me. Let's go back and see again. Oh, yeah, he saw me. The moment he saw me, test started spamming like crazy. Gotta get out of here. Still chasing me. Test is still spamming. I heard his footsteps stop though. Oh, there it fades away. Okay, we lost him. Oh, okay. This is good. This is a good script. We basically, anytime he sees us and is actively pursuing us, we can now trigger that via script. So we can do whatever we want now with that. What that means is I'm going to play creepy-ass music or something. Swaz! Good to see you! It's been a minute. Missed that little bluey profile pic. Thank you for 36 months. Good God, you're at 3 years now, Swiss. Thank you very much. Congrats on the cool-ass badge. You said, hey, how goes the spooks? Extra spooky. I hope very spooky, in fact. Maybe the most, possibly ever. Good night, chat. Hey, have a good one, Talca. Thanks for tuning in. Sorry, I know you sent me some stuff. I haven't had the chance to look at it yet. You come back tomorrow since you're leaving. I'll peek. See what you're doing. Okay, this all is good. Can absolutely believe that for sure, no doubt. I forgot already what we were talking about. My bad. Where's music? Okay, music. Oh, what about stingers? Ooh, let's see this. What is this stinger? This is gonna be loud. Wait, I can fix that. I'm gonna make this less loud. Now, let's listen. Didn't hear anything. All right, well, let's try this one. No. What about this? That's creepy. Ugh. I'm the only channel you have a membership for, and it's for 3 years? That's insane! What? This is in the files? That's so sick! That's just in the files, dude? Where the fuck is that from? I mean, I know it's from Halo CE, but that's an ODST. That's a little on the nose. That would be a little cheesy if I added that. Perilous. What's this one? Okay, I mean, that's literally perilous. I wasn't expecting literally that, but that's cool. That's cool. Truth and Reconciliation, somber, ambient, spooky, a spook, track, loop. Let's listen to this. I gotta turn this up. Pause. I'm gonna pause the music. It's just flood music, not spooky enough. About a spook FX. Hold on. Kitty cats. Poopy. Poopy. Cats are being silly. Let's listen to this. This is Spook FX. Not really hearing anything. You could detune Perilous, that would be crazy. That would be kind of cool, though. Not really hearing anything from this. Possible this just doesn't exist in ODST, so there's nothing there. More Spook. Ooh. What's this? Oh, dude, this is perfect. How could I not use this for the spook? What is the in sound for this like? Come on, dude. Come on, what am I supposed to do? Not use that? Like, of course I have to use that. All right, so that is More Spook track 1. Wait, there's a couple of those. I want to look at More Spook. Wait, Spooky. There's a couple on here I want to try out real quick. Just want to listen. I think I'm going to use that one, but those don't sound like anything. Spooky Tran FX. Nothing. Spooky Tran. That's not that great. Shiny 2. What is Shiny 2? Yo, Colin, thank you for the 2!
I'm using your flak_cannon_C in my mod.
Hell yeah.
How do I change the default ammo value? It how too many shots by default.
Oh, you can increase how much heat is generated per round in the weapon tag. That'll make it so it overheats quicker and you can't shoot quite as many. It's very straightforward to do as well. Unsettling but not primary focus. Yeah, this is definitely the one that I need here for this. Track 1. And the out loop. How long is the out loop, though? 33 seconds. Okay. I gotta figure out the music commands because I totally forgot them. I don't remember how it works at all. I should have some stuff for it, though. One of my old maps has it. Arc War? I have music on Arc War, right? Oh, I can do literally just sound looping start. Okay, fantastic. Except, I don't think this has a sound looping track, does it? Does it? I think I know how to do this. Okay. I have an idea. I have an idea. Let me cook real quick. Where the fuck? Sorry, there it is. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. Basically, we're gonna do a sound loop. That's gonna do levels, custom, levels, custom, and then we're gonna do layer 8, music, chase. Okay, and that's gonna be a looping sound. So what I need to do is go find a looping sound, yoink it, and then have it play. What was the jump scare sound? It was just you screaming. I remember it's girlish enough to be terrifying to suddenly hear. No clue what you're talking about there. That sounds insane and not true. Probably fake news or something like that. Never heard that in my whole life ever. So, I have no idea. We're going to take this into levels, custom, layer 8, music. That's not how you spell music. Music. This is going to be chase.sound looping. Okay. The sound we want is this sound right here, More Spook Track 1. I'm also going to hopefully play a another, wait, always spatialized, no, synchronized playback. Let's do, where's, yeah, whatever. We're going to grab the sound, music, ambient, spooky, More Spook Track 1 loop. So that's going to be our looping sound for this. We're not going to lower the gain. The fade in is not going to exist, but the fade out will take 3 solid seconds. And we're just going to try this and see if it works at all. And that is music, chase, yep. And then there should be an else statement, I think. If I just go like else, and then I open and then close, I should also be able to do sound looping stop. Make sure that works. Make sure the scripts compile. Script compile errors. No. All right, what's the error? Does that sound not exist? Expected if, then, and then else in brackets. Forgot how to do else statements. Does that mean I literally put it in brackets? Is that what it wants from me? No, that's not right. How do I do an else statement? I don't remember anymore. It's been too long. Wait, I think I did else statements literally in here. I have a bunch of shitty if statements. Or I could just do this the shitty, inefficient way, now that I think about it. Just to run a completely separate if statement at the same time. The inverse if statement. Genius. What? Awesome. It works. If rejected is without hair, then he is bald. That might be true. Good thing I'm not, dude. Alright, let's see if we get music triggered. Oh my Jesus, it's working. What the fuck? Okay. I do need this to be a continuous script, but I was a little bit dumb in the way that I executed that. I will not lie. Actually, I don't know if I want a continuous one. Do I? I'll give us a try. We'll do chase music as the script. And we're basically going to run an if statement on this one. This whole script is just way too many if statements. It's tragically awful. You trigger music with scripting. You trigger RJ with balding. True. Die. But true. Alright, so what we're going to do is basically we're going to detect if a variable I need to probably create up here exists. What is all this? Do I need to set a global for this? I don't think I do. Oh, here. Yeah, I do. We're going to do a global short called chase, or is chase. We're going to have it at default 0. And then we're going to go back down to where we were working, and we're going to do if is chase. We're going to do if equals is chase to 1. Then we're going to go ahead and run this. And then I'm just going to copy all of that because I forget how to do else statements. We're going to do if is chase is 0. We're going to do sound looping stop. That easy. And then all we're going to run in this is set is chase 0. Set is chase 1. Problem is now I literally just created the exact same problem as before, which is that it's going to be continuously checking if it is 1. I want to trigger something once in this. I've done this a million times, but I feel so brain fried today. This is something I encounter in scripting all the time. Just want it to trigger 1 time. Hopefully without creating a second variable, I can just quickly detect is chase is set to 1. I guess I could do a sleep until. Let this script just sleep until equals is chase 0. I do that. Is this cheating? Does this work? No, that actually just works. Cool. Let's try it out. The music didn't trigger this time. Do you miss doing the haunting series? Not really. It was a long time ago. I'm not necessarily super into that now. Let's see if I nested in here. It was very fun when I back in the day, though. I suppose I missed parts of it, especially now that I'm working on a horror project at the moment. It's a little cheesy, I won't lie. The sound looping stop it's really taking its sweet time. Really taking its time there. Taking its time. Taking its sweet time. Does it have to get to the end of the loop? Can I, like, force it to stop? I can do impulse sounds. Sound looping start, sound looping stop immediately. That's the one I need. Oh, wait, that means I can play impulse scary sounds too. Oh, hang on, this is gonna be good. Sound impulse start. Okay, let's try this. Sound impulse start. And then oh! No, thank you so much for the 1337. That's huge.
When I was a kid, always loved the Haunting series. Less than 3.
Thank you so much, dude. What the hell? Much appreciated. Didn't expect anyone to be tipping for the Haunting at this time. This far away from the Haunting. That's fantastic. Thank you so much. If you ever want to ask questions or something about the Haunting, I will say I am happy to talk about it. I love the Haunting. It's been a long time. There are aspects of it I do miss. It was a good time. Specified scale 1. Player 0. But thank you so much. That was an extremely generous tip. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. We need a jump scare sound. And you know what? I will be kind and generous. I will add in a fade in that lasts for half a second so that it's not quite so boom, like right in your face. I think I'm going to save the boom for like a spook sound. Let's see. Not game sound effects, maybe visual effects. What is this? Human, civilian, marine, maybe? What the fuck is this? What? What is this? What is this sound effect? Human, civilian, Mars. What is this? Hit the club with RJ, yeah. Official, damn, thank you for the 5.
I finally found a vintage photo of one of the Super Cirex locations in Chicago. I know that's meaningless to you, but for my niche hobby, it's wild.
Super Cirex, I gotta say. No, thank you for the 20! Damn, what the hell?
And that's for making my day better.
That is unbelievably generous. Thank you so much for the 20. God damn, much appreciated. I don't know how I made your day better, but I'm grateful that I did. And I'm very grateful for your generosity. Thank you so much. Like I said, if you ever want to hear about the haunting or whatever's, I got you. Gotta look up Super Cirex. What is that? Large... Oh! It's an air raid siren. Yeah, those are sick, actually. I was watching a video by Swaggle Studios on the air raid sirens. I'm a fan of how awful they sound in like a cool way. Maybe no lightning. I was hoping maybe the lightning could be a good scare. I just want like a boom. Let's see if I can find that under music, maybe. No. No. Alexander! 26 months! Much appreciated. Thank you for coming back for over 2 years. That's insane. I pinged you yesterday in general chat in the Discord talking to the Stardust devs what we could do next time to play. What do you think of their idea? I would have to go read it out and check it out. See what's up with that. Recent events, I just lost my father to health issues, been ongoing and dealing with some while I was scrolling through YouTube, just trying to take my mind off of some things. Your haunting list popped up. I said I rewatched everything and it made my day. That's why I said thank you for making my day better. Oh, I'm so sorry. There's nothing harder than what you're going through right now. It's awful. I'm glad I could make your day though. Maybe bring back some of your childhood and all those good memories you had back then. I enjoy stuff like that as well. I'm glad that that was something that could make you a little happier. A good time in my life as well. Oh, creepy. Yeah, I'm glad. Oh, stingers. Okay, that would be hilarious to have in this circumstance. That would just be weird. That's not sudden enough. This doesn't exist. Maybe I need to get my own custom sounds for this, because, what is 10M? What is this? I'm so confused by this. 2M strings? I'm not musically inclined, so this is confusing. Thank you? You don't have to thank me. Try to chase music at 1.25. Trust me, it'd be much more butthole clenching. I suppose I can play it at different speeds, yeah. We'll try 1.5. Compile scripts. Oh wait, this is not a valid object. Player 0. Okay, well let's cut that one out for now. Listen for the sound. Go run his pathway there. We'll go trigger him very quickly. He's trying to get to me with his pathfinder stuff. Try scales too. I don't really know what the scale is doing. Are you using the little guy sounds? Yeah, just using generic flood sounds right now, which are kind of ass, I'm not gonna lie. Also, this music is kind of ass. I'm gonna test the sound going off. Did I lose him yet? Like, got a good heartbeat? It does. It's honestly makes it really good. It's still going. It should have gone off by now. Ended extremely abruptly. Okay. That sounds like a siren, dude. Yeah, a little bit. What is this? Sound looping. Predict sound looping start. It's with the specified scale. What if I set the scale to like 200? What does that do? The scale isn't doing anything. Yeah, whatever. It's not a bad track. It's just, it almost feels a little cheesy because it's Halo spooky music. It just sounds like the flood. What if I set the scale to like 0.5, 0.25? What is that gonna sound like? Oh shit, he can actually go up here now. What the fuck? Oh god, thank you for the 420! Thank you, thank you. Sacred diamonds. You thought I wouldn't get that reference, did you? But you didn't think that was gonna happen, huh? I know a sacred diamond when I see one. Horror music ambience, probably Dead Space would be good. Yeah. I need this to like fade out smoothly, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I mean, the monster's eyes are white. True. Not wrong. Not wrong. Okay, stop looping sound is good on a... So I have no choice but to make my own looping music, don't I? Maybe I don't make it music. Maybe music's too cheesy. Maybe I just make like a spooky heartbeat sound. It's like doo, doo, doo. Spooky chase music. Where's my YouTube royalty-free chase music? Hold on. Hold on. Where's my royalty-free chase music? No escape. Horror, terror, chase music. Yep, that's pretty scary. How about not music, but just sounds? Oh, perfect, dude. Oh, that's perfect. Why didn't I find that sooner? Maybe I have to make my own. Maybe I make my own. That'd be a fun project. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. Where's John Spook'em-up? Where'd he go? You have a saved playlist of the old Haunting soundtrack? I don't even know if I have that stuff anymore. That's honestly impressive. Alright, let's try this. We're gonna go... I want to run through this whole mission real quick. I've been working down there so long, I want to run through everything with scripts enabled and all that stuff. I'm gonna go through it. No thoughts, head empty. I already know the path, so I'm just gonna go through as it is intended. R.I.P. Mombasa, dude. That sucks. Scripts are not running. They are running? Are they not? You should use Cortana with sheaf animations? What? No. I don't want. That's a little weird. Music choice was really good. Something gave me chills. They were from all over the place. Some soundtracks were amazing. I just grabbed some of them and I remember being like, damn, this is too good. I can't believe I have access to this. elevator time. Very loud elevator time. Let's go. Elevator time. It's so loud I can't hear anything. My favorite time. Okay, that's obviously not supposed to be there. A little spooked. And so far, a pretty quiet experience. Not a whole lot going on. Minus the elevator ride being kind of loud. Alright, we found the big room. I need to make sure I add the lights here later to show how many lights are active. Thank you. I'm good. Definitely need some new sounds for the monster, though. It can make him definitely a lot scarier. Okay, that's all 3 hit. Except fucking Billy Bob McGee down here. I know he's down there. I'm gonna have to make his appearance a lot more carefully considered than how I have it set right now. I'm gonna have to do a loop around him to get to the next area. Oh, the door's open. Hell no. How did he see me? What the fuck? not the Covenant Rock! Let me out! Let me out! No! Not bad. Not bad. Covenant Rock, thank you for the 420 though. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Yeah, he did hug me. He did hug me powerfully. A little anticlimactic. Yeah, there's nothing there yet. Haven't gone beyond that. And the scripted sequence for this area needs a little bit of love. Just a little bit. So far, it's pretty good though. Me rushing it and speed running it, that was like maybe 5 minutes of gameplay. So realistically, somebody who's taking their time would probably take like 10 minutes. If you're gonna redesign it, you can make it more ghost-like and ethereal. Yeah, I definitely could redesign the... I got plenty of time to redesign the monster. It only has like 2 animations, like 3 or 4 or something. I could completely rebuild it from the ground up. At the very least, I will be changing its sounds. I don't like its sounds. Right now it's using generic flood sounds for like everything. And I want to make it way grosser and creepier. I also kind of want to make its mouth like get really big and open up and like have a jaw and everything. So I'll probably have to redesign its animations for that anyway. Yeah, not a big deal. Could add MC Escher staircase as a scene in it. I mean, this is sort of what's going on here. This giant shrinking hallway. Not too bad. I gotta make the outdoor area here work a little bit better. It's kind of buggy at the moment. I didn't even realize it was flood sounds. Yeah, they're very uncommon flood sounds. It's the flood sounds with like the stalker guy that you like almost never see in campaign. I like this though. It's all coming together, you know? It's all coming together. Get the collision working on this though, because big spooky guy can't come up to this area yet. That doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're gonna stand up real quick. I'll be right back. Buh. The monster must represent all lives lost in the city. You could remember. Oh yeah, creepy whispers and stuff. 100%. I'm glad you mentioned that. Actually, that was part of my original plan when I was very first creating the mod, and honestly, I haven't thought about it in a long time. I think one thing that would be a lot of fun to do is to just create some like really creepy whispers and things, like sounds, like you're saying. Because originally I did have this plan where I was going to trigger them as like you walk. You'll hear like creepy whispers like here. Originally I was going to add one literally in this area here. I had envisioned this part pretty early on in the project. Although my original plan had like an upper staircase area here, like a railing area there. I was gonna have like creepy whispers coming from like the upper area. I still do that though. Should give it multiple legs. I may end up just redesigning the monster. I don't actually love the design of the monster all that much. The longer I see him, I'm just like, I could do way better. I kind of wanted like this burned skin and bone type guy. And I kind of just threw him together, sculpted him, made him okay looking. But I feel like he could be a lot better. I mean, obviously his textures are like not even done. I didn't even animate his hands yet. But he could definitely be better. You're never really supposed to see him in all of his burnt, gross, charred, crispy glory, but still, he doesn't feel all that scary. I want to make him scarier. I need to animate him to be creepier and like, I don't like the way his arms look at all. Tiny whites are hilarious. I agree. They don't look very scary at all. I could probably do with a redesign on this guy. Give him no eyes for starters. That's not bad. It's not bad. He also needs some custom animated sequences and things. I need to decide. Right now I have it so he spawns here and he goes running into there. If the problem is there's one sequence where if you're right here and you activate the second one right there and you walk down this way, he will run by you, ignore you. More corpse-like features? True. True. Does also do non-Euclidean geometry in Halo's engine? Theoretically possible, but would have to have some trickery with it. More legs is always scarier, and it'll get the arachnophobes going. True. Very true. I feel like I had a good concept for him, but my execution of him has just been very poor. I could do better now. I've been working on a lot of character design stuff off stream for non-Halo related projects lately, so maybe I could get a little bit of that on him going, so that way he's even better. I could make him crawl on all fours. That would be creepy as hell. Adam, thank you very much for the 1. Maybe you could make something bulky and unnerving like Man in the Suit. Person-sized spooky Godzilla is one of my favorite spooky things despite the toxic community. It's cancellation thanks to the community. Agreed. Agreed. I think something like that might be good. I did originally want to give him some aspects of Covenant creatures because this thing is supposed to be an amalgamation of the lives lost during the conflict at New Mombasa and like their rage at being like killed and unable to be saved. So I wanted it to be like human-like and kind of corpse-like, but also have weird aspects of like the Covenant and stuff like kind of merged into it. Let me try something really quickly. I'm gonna bust open Photoshop. Scariest thing, Healy mandibles. Yeah, something like that could be good. I'm not a very good artist, but I'm gonna try sketching something really simple. Maybe you guys can give me some ideas. I should ask Demon to design this thing. Should ask him to draw it. Exaggerated teeth? Yeah. I mean, the original idea was like he had this long, nasty head with like Well, he didn't even have a snout originally. He kind of just had, he was like a kind of gross alien-headed guy, and he just had like 2 eyes and like a big, creepy smile like that. It was, I know that's a really shit drawing, but that was kind of the idea for his head originally, which is kind of sort of how it ended up. Though his smile doesn't really open at all. One thing I would like to be able to do is to have it so he has his head like this, and his mouth just kind of opens in like a really nasty kind of way like that, with like all of his teeth showing. Like that. His little eyes, little nasty eyes. But like maybe his like mouth could open like super wide and like long.
Do you ever
Colin,
get
look at
back
the 2.
pain from sitting too long? Upper or lower?
Not yet. I'm good. Personally, I don't have any kind of back pain. I'm chilling. Yeah, give him a freaky ass tongue. Ah. A really big nose. Not. That was just the general idea for him. Kind of looks like this, though. No nose? Yeah, I'm not gonna do a nose. I was just messing around. I do kind of like the idea of, like, man in the suit-esque thing where he, like... I mean, that's what he has right now. He kind of has, like, a sloped face. Like a snout, almost. His head comes forward, like a long chin. It's kind of nasty. Long neck. Really should ask Demon. Not a DM Demon. I have a question. What if, instead of a now safe for work image, like you said, what if you drew a horrifying monster for my horror map mod? Kind of like the stories of the Grinning Mad and exactly like that. Just like big, wait, not that big. Big, like human-shaped head. Okay, again, not that big. Something like this. I wanted him to have like a really big smile like that. Something like this was the idea. I think maybe his mouth just needs to be bigger. Oh no, what have you done? Maybe I should just make it a blank PNG, like a fucking Gmod, whatever those NPC things are called. You're doing smiles that makes him look less threatening. Should be frowning. Sad. Maybe he's just really, really happy. Look at that, huh? Look how happy he is. Super happy. He's the happiest guy you've ever seen. He's so happy. Let me open them up in Blender really quick. This is them in Blender. Why are his eyes bigger in Blender? Maybe I should have given him more bones. So he's more bendy. I really ought to give him a jawbone. I'm gonna try that. There's head right here. Then I should make another bone. We'll call it jaw upper. All right, I have an idea. Let's give it a try. See if I can do it.
Picture this, Sangheli mandible fingers on one hand, grunt/childlike demeanor, and hunter worm gut slime.
Ooh! Thank you for the 2, Jang. That is both a good and extremely horrifying and awful idea. I'm a little bit conflicted, not gonna lie. I like it, but I also hate it. Like in a good way, I think. I'm gonna try this. The childlike demeanor part is, I think, the worst in like a good way. Very like nasty. I'll take jaw. Wait, what did I just do? Oh, oops. I was being dumb. I did that in a very dumb way. Undo. Undo. Okay. What I meant to do was make a group for jaw upper. Like that. Let's see if this looks terrible. Okay, well, obviously it needs a little bit of work here. Oh wait, let me try this. Let's go pose mode. Drag that up. And then I can use that to my advantage by going here in weight paint. Subtracting a bunch of that. Okay, his mouth can open now, which is disgusting and I hate it. But, like, that's cool. That's cool. What is this? What is all of this? Why does it look so disconnected? Try Shin Godzilla eyes. Not even a bad idea, to be honest. I like it. Whoa. What the fuck? This thing is such a mess. What is happening here? Oh, I know what's going on. Damn. I gotta undo a bunch. See. Get rid of all this lower stuff very carefully. Oh, wait. No! Oh my dumbass. Okay, what if I just said that that was fine? Attached all of this to jaw upper. And then I did my weight mix, finally. Edits, weight mix. Take jaw, subtract from head. I see. It's not working. Did I, like, forget how to do this? Oh. You could make the whole inside of his mouth nothing but teeth? Not a bad idea. Am I getting this wrong? I've done this before many times. What am I doing wrong here? No, I was doing it right. They've changed it in the newer versions of Blender since I last did this, but... we do jaw to head, subtract all. Why? Why did I do that? Maybe it does need to be the inverse. Oh, there we go. That was what I needed. Okay, the fact that he can open his mouth is good. Would I chill, bro? What the fuck? Calm down there. You're scaring me. You're freaking me out. Honestly, it's pretty close to perfect. Now I can basically just take his jawbone and move it at any point I want to. I don't think Shin Godzilla or oh yeah, you're talking about the mushroom-headed Godzilla, that too. A little weird because I have it where his mouth is like a solid thing, but I mean, like, this is something I can do now where he can have his mouth down low like how it normally is, but then I can move his head down low like that and then move his jaw like that, and he can just like open his mouth super wide and just be like raw, raw. That's cool. And in game, all that white glows super bright. Oh, he's got a little bit painted to his finger. Damn! Pounder McJones with a 69.
You know what it's missing? A big floppy wiener.
Oh.
I don't know about you, but if someone came running at me with their junk out, I'd be terrified.
Same. You know what? Shout out Pounder McJones for that absolutely incredible suggestion. Solid point. Thank you, Pounder McJones. W, large W. Oh. What do you guys think? Giant floppy wiener? That horrify you? No. If you say so. I was about to add one, but now that you say that, I mean, I'm gonna try this really quickly. I'm gonna blur the ever-living fuck out of some of these limbs. Because right now his arms, like, they don't bend very well. They don't have a whole lot of, like, well, bend to them. Weight painting, it was kind of awful. Check the M's, check the M's, check the M's. Oh god, alright, fine, I'll check the M's. Hold on. One sec. Alright, let's do the same for his legs. Nasty fucking Little legs. Wait, I was checking DMs, I forgot. Oh, wait, what is this? Wait a minute. This is just Sans Undertale! Those are his Gaster Blasters! I can't believe this! Drew fucking Gaster Blasters. SMH my head. God damn. I love that you're like, I'll add a little bit of elite in there, make it like a human elite hybrid skull. That looks pretty good. And then it's just fucking Gaster Blast. It's Sans Undertale, dude. Thanks. Now I can't unsee it. Anytime, anytime. Let's see if his arms look any better like this. Do they fold better? Honestly, yeah, they do. Now he can do the thing where he goes. Ah! That's his classic thing. Everybody knows. Ah! 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 He's just too skinny and boring looking. He needs like a cooler posture or something. Because like when I do this, it's like grab that, rotate that, move him down. Grab that, rotate that. He's just not a very good like creature design, honestly. I hate to say it, but he's just not. He's just boring. He doesn't have very much like mass to him. Oh, hello, it is my first day of work. I've been applying for this job. Yeah. He's just too uniform. It's kind of boring looking. Asymmetry and disproportionate, vaguely human is unsettling to the human mind. I would argue this is that. Let me try this. Let me go to his idle. Not that. Maybe this. Not that. What the fuck is happening? Oh, there we go. Okay. Could try this where like maybe in his run. Could try his run cycle where he like goes up to the top of his run. Maybe his like jaw can like open up a bit. I could like clam shut. makes his jaw look like it's like loosely hanging. You know, an animation where he dislocates his jaw? Yes. I could literally at any time now that he has a jawbone just do whatever I want with it. Ooh, you know what? That's actually such a good idea. Hold on. Here his jaw like comes up and opens. Also like rotate it off to the side as well. Oh, it's like his head is just like snapping on. Like, you meant lower jaw? Oh yeah, I could. I probably have to weight paint the lower jaw. No, you know, I could make a dummy bone for the head and then just have the current head bone be the lower jaw. Let me try that. Let me edit the actual rig again. I'll make this jaw upper. The jaw lower. I guess the rotation point for that would probably be here, yeah. And this will be jaw lower. It'll be connected to head. And then I think what I'm gonna do is I'll leave jaw lower as like a dummy bone. Okay, this, we'll see how this works. But I'm gonna replace the head weight paint here with jaw lower. And while head still is the parent of these and controls their rotation, so we should still see the exact same everything here functionally. The head still controls them, but now I should... Okay, yeah, I'm gonna need to move that bone. Hold on. Kind of uncanny. Cool. Is Ultimate Forge update still being worked on? Oh, yeah, it's still being worked on. It's almost out. It's literally in like the final last couple days here. I'm not working on it on stream because I said I would be done working on it on stream, so I'm just saving it all for off stream currently. Oh, gross. logic of that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It's kind of cool. You to make it look less animatronic. Gives FNAF a bit. Yeah, a little bit. Honestly, that's just that's due to my lack of like good animating abilities. The walk cycle is really like rigid. I think I had plans to go back and fix this, then I forgot that I was going to do that, so it just kind of looked like this the whole time. You know what else is rigid? Jesus Christ. Let me see, did the hips go up and down? Okay, they do, a little. His legs just look so dumb. The walks I would use more pain and anguish. Yeah, agreed. That's what I'm thinking right now, like the legs. I don't really know how I would make that better, to be honest. It's not great right now, but it's not horrible either. That's a tough one. I should make his arm like reach out. You know? That could help distract from the fact that it doesn't look very good. What, he's poking you. I don't know, man. I'm not a very good animator, nor am I in the animating mood right now. I do think the head creepy jaw movement is an improvement for sure. It makes him feel more dynamic. I might just rebuild his run cycle from scratch again. His little slumped over posture isn't that awesome. It would be a lot creepier with your guys' suggestions of like making it so he's like crawling on the ground super fast and stuff. That'd be sick. Xerxes! 33 months! Thank you very much. Much appreciated, dude. Thank you, thank you. Him runs on his hands and grab you with his feet. Ew. I hate it. In like a creepy kind of cool way. I would like to do more interesting stuff like that rather than just have him be a guy who runs. Yeah, I think he doesn't need like a proper walk cycle. He needs like a limp cycle where he's just suffering and dying. Like he goes at a good speed. Maybe I could have it so like he takes a step, like stumbles a bit, like has to catch himself. A little prototyping it, seeing how certain changes might look. I barely even notice. I think if I sat there and worked at it for a really long time, I'd probably get into a good rhythm of making him look like actually more interesting. But I'm not going to bother you guys with that. There's a lot more I could be doing. Also, I hate that I made his eyes really tiny because it looks a lot better with bigger eyes here in Blender. For sure. Big DMs for inspiration. Maybe I freaking will, dude. Ugh! Yeah, those are good inspiration. Good God, that's so nasty. You would definitely benefit from some textures. You sent me some like really gruesome images that honestly would go pretty hard. You know what? I like these for how awful they are. Well, there was 2 Steam count. Increased by over 100k. That's crazy. Imagine all the new Xbox players and everything too. That game is having a grand old time right now. I want to test out the door opening mechanic again real quick. If there's anything I can do to improve it. At the furthest point here. Oh wait. Don't like that. Alright, I'm gonna call it quits on that note. I gotta go jump off and work on some other projects and then go the hell to sleep because it's late. I'm more than likely gonna be working on Halo 4 tomorrow. Possibly playing Helldivers if I remember to install it. Fingers crossed. If you guys want... Oh, Real Hunter! I said it looks friendly. I just noticed you. Wow. Howdy. Alright, I'm gonna hop off though. If you guys want to see more horror mod while I'm working on Halo 4 stuff tomorrow, let me know. I'll be happy to jump back over to this because I've been having a lot of fun with it and I'm loving some of the gimmicky concepts and things that are working out and I'm really liking the way it's shaping up. With that said, I gotta give a huge shout out to everybody who tipped today. Thank you very much for adding so much to the daily tip goal. Thank you to everybody who super chatted as well. The members, I see you. I appreciate you very, very much. And everybody else who was just chilling in chat, making suggestions and hanging out, thank you very much. I hope you'll tune in tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central Time. You know where to find me. I'll see you guys tomorrow for some Halo 4, though. Have a wonderful rest of the night, you guys. Goodbye!